Hey guys, today I'm going to be looking at Slaughterhouse-V by Vonnegut with psychoanalytic criticism. There are many different critiques that can be used to examine literature such as Marxist, feminist, among others. In this theory, we can analyze the thought process of the author or a particular character. The id, ego, and superego are the three main components that create the analytical criticism. The id is the passionate desire for the wrong. Normally, it can be described as the little devil on the shoulder. Superego is the moral righteousness of the mind that makes all the right decisions. The superego can be represented by the little angel on the other side of the shoulder. The ego is the balance in between. This balance gets to decide what action is going to be taken to solve the thought process. When using this criticism, there are many questions that arise, but there are two components that are key. How do the operations of repression structure or inform the work? That is, what unconscious motives are operating in the main character? What core issues are thereby illustrated, and how do these core issues structure or inform the piece? The unconscious consists of repressed wounds, fears, unresolved conflicts, and guilty desires. Billy Pilgrim is a prime example of these issues. World War II was a very traumatizing experience for many veterans. In general, war was not a delightful experience for anyone. The concentration camps and atrocities done to prisoners of war were too horrible for even my imagination. The fact that Billy can remember any of this is very impressive. However, Billy isn't really remembering. In fact, he's time traveling. Therefore, we have to analyze the concept of his time traveling. If Billy isn't trying to remember any of these details, but the details behind his time traveling, then he's not trying to repress any horrible thoughts. Time traveling in itself is not inherently terrible. It is the places he travels to that can be bad. However, this time traveling now raises the question in which Billy brought up himself earlier in the book. Billy explained that the alien planet he was abducted to did not believe in death, but that when they saw a person's body, explained that he was just not there at the time. Billy believes in this concept, as we see, because he's trying to write it in his letter to the newspaper. But does this mean that Billy is actually dead, or is he just time traveling through his life? The psychoanalytical critique really has brought out a lot of questions in which we can analyze. But I find that with Slaughterhouse-V, the concept of time and thinking is just kind of not all together there yet with the first three chapters that I've only analyzed. According to the aliens, death is just a thought concept and deals with time. I'm really hoping that Vonnegut will explain in chapters to come.